Today is a special day. This morning, I'm headed out to the mobility store by the airport, and 21st Century Scientific, aka Bounder Wheelchairs, is going to be meeting me out there with some demo units. It has 48-volt lithium-ion batteries. I don't know if they're lithium-ion. I think they're ion. Lithium something, though. Lithium-based batteries. And they said they've gotten 55 miles out of a charge. Can't wait for this. Today, I've got a demo unit of one of Bounder's ultimate power chairs. As you can see here, this thing's 48 volts and it goes 16 miles an hour. It's dangerously fast. Definitely the first wheelchair I've used that you have to account for stopping distance in. Yeah, this thing is scary fast. Too much traffic around here. Let me see if I can find a different spot in here. Here we go. Here's a nice big open area. Stopping at this speed takes a bit of work here. Let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, if I'm going to spend $35,000 on a wheelchair, this is exactly what I want. All right, speed run. So just with Waze on my phone, which updates kind of slow, it showed 14 miles an hour, but I didn't bring the radar gun or anything like that. But yeah, let's. I'm gonna go back over there to where these guys are, and they're gonna get some measurements for when I want to order one of these things.
That's awesome. That
And I assume
awesome.
there's some sort of interlock when it's this tall, right?
You can actually drive. I don't recommend that you drive.
Yeah, I was gonna
full
say.
speed, but you can.
There's
still
something
drive-
programmed in, right?
Yeah, no.
Well, that's good to know. That's good to know.
We can't. We typically do lockouts, but
Yeah.
on this one here there is none. So
Yeah.
you can drive, and we let you drive actually at a fairly good clip.
Gotcha.
Elevated. It's very.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first, but then because the
Structurally
wheelbase seems really short, but then there's a lot of weight in the back. So
There's a lot of weight in
It
those
does
motors
seem
and that.
short.
is that
which
is that the
awesome.
horn right there?
Yep, that's a horn.
That's awesome.
And that can go on any 24-volt power wheelchair, not just
Yeah,
ours.
so you can actually put our horn on it.
You just run a resistor in there, or is that actually a 48-volt one?
That's a well, it's
Or
there's
you're just
actually
overdriving
a
it?
48 to 24 volt converter because the actuators are running off a 24 volt.
Okay.
As are the horns and any
Gotcha.
accessories. So at this point, we step it down for certain aspects.
That makes sense. No, like bearings on the front of these things are something that most companies skimp out on. I mean, that's like big. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they were definitely correct when they called that the ultimate power chair. They took the measurements and got all the information they needed, and he's going to put together a quote and get back to me next week sometime and see how much we're actually talking to get one of those built. But yeah, it's definitely the way to go. I would love to get rid of a bunch of chairs that I have and just use one very fast one. There's one of those Plymouth Prowler things driving behind me. It's basically based on the Dodge Neon platform, and they put external A-frame arms on the front of it. But it's nice to know that this little Caravan I'm driving, in its factory form, actually had more power than the Prowler. It's the battle of the craptastic vehicles. Amongst all the other awesomeness that happened yesterday, all the running around and whatnot, I somehow managed to break the back axle in this van. It still drives, but I've had enough of these crappy little half-ton axles go to know when they're real close to exploding or locking up on the freeway or whatnot. I was driving back from the dumpster run getting all those parts, and it suddenly started making this noise. It's very familiar. Immediately got off the freeway and drove nice and slow. Made it back here. But that's gonna require attention, and timing couldn't be worse. Because, I mean, while the red van is basically coming apart at the seams, it's still sort of drivable at low speed. I mean, I could use it to help move stuff, but I really needed that white van because there's so much space inside. That sucks. I'll know tomorrow for sure, but I think I might have found a place to live. We'll see how that works. Don't want to jinx it, but I'll know tomorrow for sure. And if that's the case, this gym out here in Hills Burrito, yeah, not too convenient. I mean, it's already not very convenient, but I'll be even further away. So tomorrow we'll know a little bit better what's going on. But if this does work, it'll be the fastest housing search ever. The unit I'm looking at was leased previously by another wheelchair user, so they did a few mods to make it a little bit better. So we'll see if all the paperwork and everything goes through tomorrow, and if that's the case, yeah, it's